Okay, folks. Hello, everybody. My name is Neil. My pronouns are he, him, and I am the creator of Faearth, an indie TTRPG set in an alternate 19th century Earth, which we're not in tonight because right now we are in the Feywild of Dungeons and Dragons. Why, you ask? Because I always feel like I have way too much free time on my hands, which is so not true when you have a daughter with special needs, but nonetheless decided to write a book taking all of the creatures from European folklore that are in the world of Faearth and produce stat blocks so you can use them in your 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons game. That book is currently on backer kit. It is called Hidden Folk of the Feywild, and it is a wonderful bestiary of over 70 magical creatures and Fey, all from European folklore. None of these are things I've made up myself. These are all creatures that have appeared in stories told for centuries by grandparents to their grandkids around tables in homes. There's also some cool spells that you can add to your game because they just didn't really have the kind of spells that properly represent the kind of curses that the Fae would inflict on people in the stories of old. So I have some wonderful blinding and maiming curses, and you think modify memory is nice? Trust me, I've got way better than that. But this is a wonderful resource if you want to have a full Feywild campaign with creatures that your players have never heard of, or if you're looking for one or two really awesome magical NPCs to throw at your players. So we are exploring this right now. But before we go any further, I'm going to ask each of my beautiful, fabulous players to introduce themselves and the character that they are playing tonight. So, starting in no particular order, Ari.
Hi everyone, you know me, you grow me. I'm Ari. Ari, you might know me as Lucky Leaf Teas around the socials.
Mhm.
My pronouns are she, they. Tonight I'll be playing the wonderful Warforged Palisade, or Sadie to her friends.
Okay, Lilith.
Hi, I'm Lilith, also known as Lilith Wild on most socials. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm going to be playing Airless, a frost warlock.
Wonderful.
Um,
Yeah.
Eladrin, I forgot.
Oh yeah, Eladrin. Very important. But an Eladrin from a completely different part of the Feywild to the part of the Feywild that you're in right now. This is
Yes.
important. Okay. So
Hmm.
very important. Ran.
Hi, my name is Ran. I use she, her pronouns. You can find me on social media as Burdick Inspiration. I will be playing a Lampad nymph, entirely Fae. She's the blush behind the veil, the perfume in the crypt unopened. Some call her muse, others mistake. Her name is Palimpsest.
Cannot
Love
wait.
it.
Okay, Steve.
Hello, hi. I'm Steve, also known as Sassy Pants. I am a Twitch streamer, YouTuber, and TTRPG producer performer from India. I run Panther Stables, an EP studio dedicated to shining a spotlight on underrepresented Asian talent. Depending on when this comes out, we're about to launch a God Killer campaign, completely pre-recorded in 4 different languages, spotlighting Hindi,
Shit.
Mandarin, French, and Spanish. August 3rd, uh, probably should not have said that, but first week August is when we're planning to
Mm.
launch or drop the first episode.
Mhm.
We have an amazing cast featuring Aman from the Infinite Diamond podcast and Assis, who is a favorite at Panther Stables, as well as a bunch of cameos and featuring really cool people who have agreed to donate their time and energy to be a part of this. It's an 8 episode mini series. Well, it's really a campaign. 8 episodes is wild. The amount of editing, processing, and pre-production that has gone into it already is incredible, and I'm so proud of everyone who's done stuff there. Uh, but yeah, that's like my big plug. I'm going to be playing Silver Strawberry Swifthorn, a fairy sorcerer warlock who is just here for a good time and also trying not to uh, bump into things because he's very clumsy.
Wonderful. And last but not least, Anna.
Hi, I'm Anna O'Reilly. I use the it pronouns. I can be found anywhere at Peculiar Planets. I'm not in cosplay today because it's really fucking hot. And I am playing Myla. She, they pronouns, a Verdant Druid, Circle of Dreams. And yeah, I am excited to be back.
Yeah, just for our viewers, I think where I am is the coolest right now at 17 degrees Celsius.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, yeah.
It is like 28 inside
Oh,
currently.
Jesus, no,
So
no, yeah.
I think
So,
that's what I
like,
have as well. Yeah.
yeah.
I
And
think
like,
you'll find I'm pretty cool, actually.
yeah, I mean, 17 is doable, but like, I am a Irishman, perfectly climatized to Irish weather. I'm going around in jeans and a t-shirt in 12 degrees Celsius, not even bothered. So once it hits the 20s for me, I'm dead. So if I was on the
yeah.
main end of Europe, I would actually be dead
No, no,
right
no.
now.
I also am the same.
Yeah,
I'm built for cold weather, which is
yeah.
why I'm suffering right
Oh,
now.
it's horrible. I
Same.
mean, like, I've been so worried about you guys over the last few days. It's really, but please God, there's a nice random weather system and a cool Arctic thunder
Yeah.
comes down
I
from the
mean, it's
north.
currently raining and cooling down, but it also means it's very humid right now,
Yeah,
and it for
yeah,
my apartment doesn't do much.
yeah.
So.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
originally
I'm
from the Bavarian Alps, so I
Yeah,
get the built for the cold thing.
yeah, yeah. I mean, you're in Canada, so it's like usually good, but you guys get pretty intense summers, don't you?
We do.
Yeah, yeah.
Canada decides to do both extremes. Can't
Yeah,
make
well,
up
see,
its mind.
It's
we're
the worst of
lovely.
both worlds.
Island nation, right beside the Atlantic with the Gulf Stream. It's just consistently miserable all the time here. It doesn't get too hot or too cold. It's just miserable, you know.
I mean, it can't get any worse probably than where Steve is in India. So.
Well, I'd
I
be dead.
feel.
I would be
Yeah,
dead, just
I would also
gone
be dead.
dead in India. Okay.
Evaporate.
So before we go any further, I am going to make the offer right now. If somebody would like to give me a recap of our last session, they will get advantage on any one roll tonight. Who would like to give me a recap?
I don't remember.
Who's right? We were plagued. The scheduling is the ultimate
We-
BBEG. It's been a
we-
month since our last session.
I will attempt the recap if I may.
Yes, of course, my love.
So, the group met in a tavern. We we were sent there for a job. I think we all
Mhm.
saw the posting on a board or different locations. I don't think everybody saw the same posting. And then we very impolitely went to meet the victim of a creature at like 11 at night.
Mhm.
Barging into the house and asking questions despite it not being very good manners. And he got slug napped, kidnapped. He
Mhm.
got taken by a gigantic slug, creepy thing with way too many appendages, and dragged basically into the woods. And we fought it, and it was near a cave. And there
Hmm.
was a portal in the cave that we jumped through, and now we are in the Feywild.
That is so you get an inspiration die that you can use at any point in the game. Okay, and yes, that is right. The creature that you fought was the Lucaco, which is originally from French folklore. They were described as being giant, monstrous, man-eating snails that had a number of tentacle appendages that could stretch out for kilometers to capture prey. So if you'd escape the Lucar call, it could instinctively know where you were, and it could reach out with its tentacles tens of kilometers or more to grab you and pull you back to its lair to devour you. So this is a wonderful creature originally from French folklore, and if you a really great monster to throw into your D&D game, because even if you fight it and it gets away, it can attack anybody from anywhere. Okay. So, finding yourself in this very beautiful magical forest that is clearly different to the one you were in before, a tiny little diminutive figure had appeared in front of you all, looking at you curiously, and simply said,
You're not supposed to be here.
and then it just jumped and gone in a flash.
So, like, Myra sort of does feel maybe a faint connection, but when
Mhm.
this person says that, Myra does sort of look at it as like, oh, yeah, no, we're not from, we just came here. Where is here?
The creature's gone. It was this small fairy creature that appeared and was just darted off.
Okay, did it dart off or did it vanish?
Yeah, what would
It like moved at speed, bouncing and jumping.
Oh, I thought it was just moving away. That's why. Okay, fair
Yeah,
enough.
I'm going to send Yuki after it. My snow flurry spirit.
Okay.
It's what can go wrong when you chase a small creature in the Feywild.
As a lynx made entirely out of snow.
Perfectly whimsical.
Mm-hmm.
One moment, please. I just need to pull up the stat block that I have for. I know that they released a they've released their own sort of version of fairies as well, but I have my fairies too. So yeah. Oh no, where are we? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so just give me a dex roll for your little snow fox.
Yep. So Dex. That is a natural 20 plus 3.
Whoa, let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, well,
First roll.
nice.
I've
So
been charging up over the course
the
of a month.
creature is bounding off at speed, but Yuki is able to keep touch or keep pace with it and continue on beside it. What's he doing?
Yuki, it's gonna try to catch it.
Okay.
Not necessarily hurt it, but trap it. If
But
that
he's
makes
going
sense.
to try and grapple it, yes?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so give me this is going to be which is still going to be an attack roll, okay?
Okay.
So give me an attack roll. You can use does he have an attack roll for his bite attack or does he have a bite attack?
He has a frigid breath attack, not a bite.
Okay, and is that an AoE or is that like a ranged attack or what is it?
It's an AoE. It's a 15-foot cone.
So you roll a dex versus that or is it what way does it work?
DC 13 Dex.
Okay, so then we'll say this is another dexterity roll because he's using his speed and his reflexes to try and catch the creature in his jaws.
17 plus 3, dirty 20.
Okay, so he snaps down, grabs the creature, and it squeals out.
Airless comes after Yuki. Did you find us a guide? And well done, and scritches Yuki behind the ears.
This is horribly undignified. You better let me go now.
Sure. Are you going to run away again?
Yes?
Then maybe not.
Miner will also come over slowly and be like, you can just answer our questions. Then we can let you go.
Alisei just kind of leans over. I don't know if kidnapping locals is the best start.
He's not kidnapped. We haven't moved anywhere.
Yeah.
We haven't
Yeah,
taken him
exactly.
elsewhere.
Is
Like
that the
voice, and I was
definition?
like, exactly. You
I think
get
it is the
it.
definition.
Okay,
I
so
suppose. All right.
as
I'll
you're
take your word for it.
saying this, okay, as you're saying this, all of a sudden the fairy gestures with its hands, and all of a sudden the understory plant life around you suddenly becomes thick and verdant, and vines jump out of the ground, entangling you all. Sprouting up in a 20-foot square, basically from where the creature is. So
Is this a magical effect?
this is a magical effect, yes.
Is this spell magic a thing I could do?
You can certainly try.
For each spell of 4th level or higher, on a target make an ability check using your spellcaster. Is this 4th level or higher?
What level are you casting at?
So it's a 3rd level spell.
Okay.
So it says any spell of 3rd level or lower on a target ends. For each spell of 4th level or higher on a target, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
This is not for higher than third level. Okay.
So it ends.
Yeah. So you go.
I think like what happens like these things start growing. I think assuming cast by the creature, and you see mine kind of like wave this like hand, and there's like, the glitter like twinkles kind of in like almost like a slowed pattern.
Yeah.
And then I just look at the thing like that's not very nice. Just answer the question.
I didn't even do anything.
You. It's just,
This is why I prefer plants when they're frostbitten and dead.
oh, no, I didn't mean to hurt the plants. I just don't want it to do stuff to us.
Oh no, I understand. It's just I'm saying this is why I prefer when plants are.
Oh right,
You know.
yes, that makes sense.
So the fairy curses out at its spell being cancelled, and what happens is it suddenly vanishes.
Oh no.
That seems unfair.
Now,
What?
Okay.
Lilith,
I'm cool.
I need you to give me. This would be strength athletics check for you.
Strength athletics. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I don't think that's gonna be great. Let me just pull up my sheet. Sorry. Where are my athletics? Yeah, that is a 9.
So I guess through your telepathic connection with your familiar, you feeling the sensation of the creature in its mouth wriggling, and all of a sudden it is squirmed free and its jaws are empty. As this fairy appears to have wriggled out of the grapple.
Sadie just kind of vaguely grasps at the space where it was.
Yeah.
Is it invisible or?
Oh, I think it's gone.
Oh.
And I'm going to like hug Yuki. It's like it's okay. You did your best. Very, very good job.
His icy cold tongue licks at your cheek.
God, I wish.
I was gonna say I wish.
Sign me up.
I think I just look at the others. I think everyone was here, right?
Yeah.
And looks at it, and then goes and looks at Silver, because Silver's very good. Like,
Mhm.
do you like know anything about this place?
You know, for a second there, I thought you were going to ask me if I know this fairy. And I was about to get extremely offended. Because
would
not
be a
all of us
bad
know each
look.
other. But
No, oh no,
Bad
no.
look.
I just meant here, considering I don't know, fairies are from the Feywild. I think we're in the Feywild. Is that where we are? It feels familiar, strangely. But I don't
Is
know where
it?
we would be.
It's not my neighborhood in the
No.
Feywild.
But I know that fairies are from the Feywild, and you're Silver are the only fairy I've ever seen, and now we've seen another one. So like,
I will say this: the fairy that you just saw looked slightly different to Silver.
but it was still clearly a fairy, right?
Oh, it was definitely some sort of fairy type creature.
And I think fairies are not usually very common in like the like material plane. So the fact that I think
Generally
Maya has
not.
seen 2 in the span of like 24 hours,
Yeah.
they're like,
I mean, in general, if you live near a portal into the Feywild, fairies will be a bit more common in those
Right.
areas. But basically, outside of areas that are near portals, open and active portals into the Feywild, fairies are pretty rare on the prime material plane. Absolutely.
yeah. So I think like Maya looks at Silver and like, do you know anything about this place?
oh, yeah, the Feywild, yeah, the wild of the Fays, yeah, where the Fays go wild. Yeah, exactly. This is the place. I have been here multiple times. I all the time, even like don't you know, all fairies, we can just snap our fingers and we can enter the Feywild whenever we want. Yeah, this is a really cool place, and it's the look over there. You'll see the hills of the marsh, and over there there's a river of the sea, and completely talking out of his ass. You don't even have to roll a
That
deception
doesn't
check for
sound
this.
accurate.
I mean, I'm not even going to make you roll insight for this.
Yeah.
It's so
No,
obvious
like,
that Silver's talking shit.
I
That
don't
doesn't
see an
sound
ocean.
accurate.
I think like Maya sort of slowly nods and then turns to you and goes like, anyone know anything about the Feywild?
I know about my neighborhood.
I know it
Where-
exists.
Yeah, I got that far as well.
Mm.
Also, I'm sorry. I think because Mike's not here, what is who's he doing?
Looking confused mostly. Yeah.
Okay.
Mostly
Considering-
looking confused.
Yeah, if she doesn't know either, she's like,
Yeah.
well, only one way
I-
to find out. We can go explore.
I suppose we'd maybe try and find a guide who is a little more amenable to guiding us, and not just.
We don't need a
telling us-
guide. We can figure it out. And Midas just starts like looking up.
So,
Oh yes,
Don't
historically that's gone well.
recommend-
I'm sure.
Can everybody please give me a perception roll?
Perception. Ooh.
No,
That's not
7.
good.
I don't see anything other than just delusion. I think. Like,
That's
yeah,
It's
I can do it.
7 plus 5. That's a 12? 12, yes.
12, yes.
Natural
math.
20 for a 26.
Okay. And Steve, what did you get? Silver?
A 9.
Okay. So, Sadie, you're the only one who spots this. And you're not even sure is it that you heard or just sensed, but you suddenly spot this figure standing only a couple of meters from you. So, Ran, would you like to describe what the party sees?
Yeah, I do think it's Sadie, right?
Mhm.
I think in a way Sadie almost like heard a sound first,
Yeah.
because in the distance she's humming this tune. And then out of the corner of the eye, you see a wisp of lavender. And first, you see on the ground, there is this tiny little spider. Or you think it is a spider at first, but then you look closer, your eyesight focus, and you see there is what looks to be a spider lily, except lavender, and then it is sort of scuttering towards like up the wall, and then sitting and or rather leaning on top of a boulder. You see this woman, supernaturally beautiful, with this bioluminescent skin and long lavender hair. I don't really know if Sadie has ever met a nymph before, but you see her there, strumming her instrument, humming.
So he just looks around at the rest of the party to see if anyone else has noticed. And just glances back and just
Oh,
Nope.
raises a hand and waves lightly.
What are you waving at?
Just point in the nymph's direction. I believe we have company.
Do we see if we
Do
look
we
over?
see?
yes.
Yeah.
Like they're not hidden. You
Okay.
just they moved through the forest without making a sound, bar this song that it seems only Sadie heard.
Like Mother just
It's
seeing
still-
like waves, like, oh hi.
Hi.
Is it still just Sadie, or when we see the nymph?
By
do we
this
hear
stage,
it
I'd
as well?
imagine has the song ended.
Yeah, I think she was sort of hopped down a bit, almost like blinking in and out of existence a little bit, because I imagine in her natural environment, it is almost like there is a little bit of a camouflage effect, but she will slink down the boulder and gently float towards all of you. But when she passes Sadie, she will stop a bit, look at their face, and say, "It's you, I remember. She was talking about you."
We met? Who's? What? Hello?
Doesn't matter.
I feel like it might. Okay. Sure.
Is it a case of mistaken identity?
I just look over at it. I don't look like most people.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
kind of have to. I've accepted that over the years. Most hard to mistake me for someone else.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's
That's
definitely
very-
you. Sadie, yes?
Wait, what?
I go by Sadie. Palisade was what I was designated. How have we met? I don't seem. have we met? I'm usually better at recognizing faces, especially ones as nice.
No, we have not.
Oh,
But I had the privilege and pleasure of sharing a path with someone who was very dear to you.
starts reeling through like people. That's not many people. Might I ask who?
She thought of you as a child.
I didn't have much of a childhood. I was constructed. I was sort of made small and then made big. Who knew me as a child? You would no. I've not met them myself yet. Well, not since. Um.
You were quite brilliant.
Yes. Clever, inventive, right?
Indeed.
What?
You heard me.
Do you know them as well?
No.
Oh well. Okay. I'm very confused right now.
Yes, am I.
It's not. Do you? I'm so sorry. Are you talking about my maker, my craftsperson? I've never. I was made and then sort of left, and I only have snippets of logs. I've been hoping to find them. You say they're here? You're on the same path. They're here.
No, I guided them towards a different layer. I
Underground.
consider them as your dreamer.
I see. You're my dreamer.
No.
Okay.
They dreamt of your existence. They put in the hard work. And here you are. You're
In the-
beautiful. All of you.
Oh, thank you. I've taken a few scratches over the years, but I appreciate it.
You're
Well,
in my home.
we trespassing? I'm so sorry.
Oh, no, I love guests.
Airless is going to look around for like foundations or like some kind of demarcation that says that this is someone's home.
Well, I mean, Elsa, you would immediately, you being an Eladrin, so you are native to the Feywild, you would immediately recognize, okay, this is a nymph, another creature that is native to the Feywild, okay? So if they're saying you're in their home, then that probably means that this section of forest in the Feywild is probably just is where they reside, you know? Like you immediately recognized fellow Feykin.
Palisade just kind of looks at the rest of the party. Generally, in like the scant time you've known her, she's been pretty solid. She
Yeah.
is entirely thrown off, fully off her game.
I think like
Um,
Moira sort of like looks really confused. He was like, "Okay, wait. So let me recap this. You say you know someone close to. What's your name? Sorry, I didn't think I caught it.
It's because I didn't tell you my name.
Isn't there a whole thing about Fey and names?
Names are
It's a problem.
valuable commodities. You cannot have it.
What about a nickname? Something we can address you as,
Oh,
or I can give
you
you
can
one.
call me pretty.
Pretty. Well, you
That
are.
seems accurate.
I didn't quite hear. Was that pretty or prissy?
I think pretty. I think
Pretty's tracks. It's fine. Oh, we should all have nicknames then. Oh, what's
Oh.
Oh, Hugh King, if you want, can call me Moon.
I like it. Yeah, right.
The silver maiden in the night sky who blesses us with all of her goodwill and nightmares as well. It's very a pleasure to meet you, Moon.
Pleasure is all mine as well. Pretty.
I'll just go by Sadie, I suppose. It's a name given to me, so I can't really possess it.
I think all names are given.
You could take a name.
Yeah. Choose
Yeah.
one.
Or you could claim a name.
I like
Sometimes we do that.
If we're going that route, I guess you can call me Snow.
Snow. Snow. Moon. Sadie. What about you two?
I look over at someone. Don't swear.
Silver's name's gonna be fuck.
Please.
Silver just floats up to them and just does a fake bow. And is like, hello, my name is Pee Poo Poo the Third.
Oh, Steve!
That's
No,
worse.
you
That's
cannot pull
worse.
this joke again.
That's worse. That's worse. Yep.
You outdid yourself.
I'm just going to call you Peeps. That's easier.
I'm going to go with either Peeps or the third.
3 Peeps. Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt. There is another member of the party, this small goblin, and they're kind of looking at you, and you can see they're flicking through a book. And as you glance at it, you can see it seems to be some tome on different types of fae, with some drawings in it, and mostly just text. As they're like, forest fae, no, moist
I feel like
no,
Milo
and they're
will
like,
like tries to grab the book.
Yeah.
As it's so done.
You're like furiously trying to identify what type of fae you are.
Is it rude to go through someone's GDP in front of them?
Vela, Samadiva, Leishi, no.
No, Milo's like,
Polonista,
don't worry
no.
about her. She does that all the time.
She's
Don't
very
worry
good
It's
at
about
alright.
it. We'll
Have
turn
you-
to Silver though, and we'll be like, Peeps then?
Have you found me in that book?
I don't, you're not a Vela, are you?
Oh God.
No,
No.
you're not. You're not a Samadiva, no. You're definitely
I'm
not a
the
voice
one
writer.
who holds the lantern when you have reached the end of your road. And I will lead you to the right world. You're going to spend the remaining of your eternity before you return to where you're from.
That could be a lunar reference, or that could be a Teutonic
Okay, Rosie,
reference.
maybe it's just
You said I
Steve.
recognize a nymph, yeah?
Yeah, immediately you recognize. Oh, there's a nymph.
So I'm going to lean in and just whisper, "It's a nymph."
Oh, I thought maybe an Orid, but I wasn't sure.
No.
Oh no.
Look at the N entries. NY. NYMPH.
Okay, yes, okay. N.
Don't encourage her.
I look at Pretty and just go, is my maker dead?
Oh. Unfortunately so, I thought I was clear.
Oh, no, I when you said another layer, I thought dimension. Oh.
Pretty darling, you're anything but clear.
Sadie just kind of like absently walks off and sits on a rock.
Oh
Kind of look at the ground for a bit.
Yeah, I think we'll look at Pretty, and we'll go like, all right, well, we don't know how we got here, but it's really pretty here, and like I feel strangely, well, not home, but familiar, I guess. Do you mind showing us around, maybe? I've honestly already forgotten how we. Oh no, we were fighting a thing, and then we. Yes.
We jumped through a portal.
Yes, exactly.
cave.
And maybe you can also show Silver around, considering well, he seems to be from here, but not. And I would like to know more, and then I guess everyone else, and then maybe it looks at Lucy. Maybe she can take notes or something. I don't know, but
So
yeah.
Palimpsest looks extremely excited, actually. And she would just say, are you really? Do you really want me to be your tour guide? I never get to be a tour guide for people who are still alive.
Yeah. Can I make an insight?
Reassuring.
Can I make an insight check?
Absolutely, of course,
on them, please?
100%.
I have a pretty
100%.
good. Okay, that is 15.
So what would you say, um, Palm? What would you say that Mila gets from this insight? Okay,
Yeah,
from the
Mila is
15.
looking at her intentions and like seeing if she's trustworthy or not.
So from a
Essentially.
15, what would you say they
Yeah.
get? Because I'm
She's
gonna
very
say, sorry to interrupt, my loves. I'm gonna say you're trying to read Fae, so the DC for this
Yeah.
is high.
I will say my
Okay.
passive insight is 17, if that helps.
Yeah, I would
Okay.
factor that in too. So
Okay.
based on those two values, what would you say Mila gets from Pretty?
so she seems very keen. Um, I think this is one of those rare moments where she's actually like letting her carefully cultivated like mask fall a little bit. I think you can tell that she's a bit lonely
Yeah.
Aw.
because like she's a lampad nymph, right? Like whenever she guides people, whenever she is a tour guide, she never gets to like she every time every tour is a goodbye.
Right. I
Okay.
think like upon clocking that maybe she's a bit lonely. I think Mila kind of almost gets more excited and will offer like an arm out. And we're like, well, I would be honored to let you guide us.
Before you do, my love, Moon, just to be sure, just to be sure.
We're really bad at this, guys.
You guys are
Gotta-
so bad. That's two names.
Effort.
That's two names so far. You have let slip.
um, so you're guiding us alive and keeping us that way, yeah?
I hope so.
Did we die
Okay.
when we went through the portal?
I don't know. No, we wouldn't. I don't think so.
You're pretty.
Okay.
Else you're pretty confident. Like, no, we just came into the Feywild. If we would have died, it would have been the big man-eating snail that killed us. You know, you're not worried about that.
Is there a reason that you should be dead?
Many reasons probably, but that's fine. I escaped them all.
Oh,
Shall we?
good. Yeah.
Okay. So, do you, Pretty, you want to start leading them along a trail? Yes.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Everyone
Okay.
agrees that is, but yes.
Yeah,
Super.
That is
Palisade
great.
gets off the rock and just does like 2 paces back from everyone.
Wonderful. So
Aw.
you guys start walking along through this forest. Now it is a beautiful, verdant, ancient forest. There are luminescent wildflowers everywhere, large toadstools that almost seem to glow. There's a cacophony of birdsong in the canopy, and the ever persistent rustle of small animals going through the undergrowth. This place is more alive than any forest you've ever been in before. And you also all feel like you are being watched by thousands of eyes at all times. This ever pervasive sense of being watched and observed that never seems to end.
Mila thrives in this.
Okay.
Nosy
I like
neighbors.
attention.
Yeah. Now, also, I mean, for you, also, this is something that you're used to. Like, you know, you are as an Eladrin. This is quite comfortable for you. You're not freaked out by it. If for you the feeling of being watched, it's almost like a reassuring welcome home. You know, it's like, oh, the neighbors are here. You know, but for the rest, it's a bit more unsettling, of course. Obviously for Pretty, just like, please, not a problem. Okay. So yeah, you are traveling along for some time. You occasionally see glimpses of movement of in the forest. You see at one point you see a small collection of a glance they look like rabbits, but as you look more closely, you realize these rabbits appear to have deer horns and little wings, and they're bouncing meters at a time around. Our Bavarian knows the reference. um, and another minute, you get a glimpse of some shimmering light, and you're like, wait, was that a silver colored horse, or did we literally just see a unicorn? You know, like this is the kind of magic that is surrounding you at all times. Until as you're coming along further, you find the path opens out into something of a larger clearing. And you see yourself. This is a larger clearing, maybe about 20 plus meters across, and you see a cottage. Okay. Um, this it's strange because there's this large oak tree in the clearing, and it looks like part of the trunk grew out in the shape of a small cottage. Smoke is rising from a chimney. You see a well near the door and various flowers and herbs growing in a haphazard garden in front of the structure. And you see sitting on a stool at the door to the cottage an elderly woman. She looks human, but she looks ancient. Steely grey hair and a simple plait running down her back. She's wearing a beautiful, pristine white linen blouse with a long woolen skirt of what looks to be the finest lamb's wool, and is wearing a heavy shawl wrapped around her narrow, bony shoulders. It's a rich purple in color, and as you come closer, you see these arcane runes stitched into a golden thread. And she's smoking a pipe, casually, at ease, and every time she exhales, the smoke turns into a new shape. First, a bird diving, then a fish leaping, next, a rabbit hopping. And around her neck, she's wearing a beautiful ruby set in silver on a silver chain. Looking up at you all, she lets out this wide, somewhat toothy smile as you all come close. And she slowly rises to her feet, reaching for a gnarled cane heavily, and just, hello, hello. Welcome, my friends. Welcome. Come here. Come here. Let me look at
Hello.
you all.
Milo I will say, as we've been walking, Pretty would have, if you took Milo's arm, you would have felt as you go along practically Milo vibrating with excitement the more they saw. But we'll now sort of like stop and like look at you to sort of see if this is okay, and see what you're doing.
I think palimpsest is also just like her footstep is always almost like a drift. So she is approaching this old woman. I don't actually know if she knows this person or
You do
not.
not know this person, no.
Okay, so there would be like an immense curiosity because I imagine she knows this area quite
Mm,
well.
mm,
So if
mm. So and that's it.
yes,
You definitely know this area well, but you do not know this
hmm,
person.
so the cottage just appeared.
You don't know, but this is the Feywild. This happens.
That's true.
You
Yeah.
know, yeah.
So yeah, I think Milo, you feel the arm around yours tighten ever so slightly. And I think both of us probably approach this old woman. And Palimpsest will smile and say, have you also witnessed the hollowed out tree who could give birth to laughing birds and dancing flowers?
Stop me.
Laughing birds, dancing flowers, and willows that truly weep.
There was a
So they're
new
both equally
spirits.
confusing.
Is this some kind of secret like language?
I speak Sylvan. I don't think it's that.
I don't
No,
know.
it's not.
Oh my. Oh, what mortals. I can't remember the last time we had mortals here. Oh
Isn't
dear.
that exciting?
Yes,
I
it is. They're quite
found
fun.
them in the cave and I never get to have friends.
Oh, well, these seem to be a
Well,
friendly bunch.
will you actually be my friend?
Me?
Well, and I'm kind of talking to
Oh,
Myla.
to my,
Um,
oh, Myla's like, oh yeah, I would love to. And I
well,
think also, Myla will, because Myla has limited telepathy,
Mhm.
so they can kind of not like actually speak, but kind of communicate simple ideas and concepts. And I think we'll kind of give this like idea to Pretty. I'm gonna keep calling you because I forget.
No.
Yeah, as kind of this concept of just being honest about it and being excited about it. So it's not just that you hear these words, but you also kind of get this almost feeling in your head as well.
There is this kind of a little apprehensiveness on her face as well. I would say I since you're the one who did the insight check earlier, so I think you will be
Mhm.
the earliest to catch that. But as Palimpsest goes towards the old woman, um, there is a kind of nervousness because, well, you don't know why, but she will sort of lower herself a little bit, tilts her head. There are some new spirits passing through this place today. I heard new stories. I haven't
Hmm.
seen you here before.
I'm everywhere, but easy to miss, I suppose, if you don't know what you're looking for.
Oh, I don't think we know what we're looking for. I think we're just getting a tour. Lovely tour, by the way, so far. It's really nice here. I actually really like it.
Do you
But
plan to
yeah,
make? Do you plan to make this realm your home?
You say everywhere? I
not
don't
sure.
remember you in the Winter Eladrin Enclave.
Oh, I don't go there. Too cold for these old bones.
I guess that
Can
tracks.
I do some kind of roll to sort of try to figure out what kind of power or like what source I'm sensing from this
Yeah, absolutely. So
individual?
what now you can decide, my love, okay? What
Yeah.
role do you want as me? I know we're limited with the mechanics of 5e, but what do you think makes the most sense for you as a role? Should it be a simple insight role or any you tell me what makes the most sense
Oh.
for your character, okay?
I think maybe history because she's been around for a long time.
Okay.
Um,
Well, okay, cool. History and you're getting it with advantage, okay?
okay.
Can I, and at the same time, do an inside check on the woman as well?
Absolutely.
I think like Moira is someone who is genuinely really friendly and excited, like and very extroverted, but does
Yep.
usually know how to read people's
Yeah,
attention. Again,
absolutely. Yep.
yeah.
By all means. So, Pretty, you're getting a history roll with advantage. Miley, yours is just a straight insight roll, okay?
That's really good. I had this is really good. So it's a 17 plus 7, which is 24.
Okay, so we're going to start with
I
Pretty
wonder
first.
if you would allow me to like kind of give myself a whispered guidance.
You can do
Almost like
whatever you
pull.
want to help you in this. I want you guys to succeed in my game, okay?
Great. So there is almost this like she kind of whispers under her breath and calls upon the spirits that pass through the realms that she had guided into the afterlife to teach her the knowledge of forgotten, uh, the knowledge of the forgotten. And I rolled a 4 on the guidance die, and the history check was an 18, so a total of 22.
Okay, with a 22. With a 22, I will say that you're not entirely sure who this person is. There are certain stories of some powerful beings in the Feywild. I mean, there are hags, green hags, for example, which live in the Feywild. But there are these other beings, these crones, okay, that are separate and distinct from hags. Some people have theorized that maybe there were mortals that were so powerful and gifted in magic and witchcraft that they'd made the Feywild their home. No one's entirely sure. And there are some who travel around. Um, but there are also other powerful Fey beings that will sometimes take on the forms of very non threatening creatures like an elderly crone so that they can more easily talk to others and perhaps lure them in as well. So you're not quite sure. This could be maybe some powerful crone like creature or an equally powerful creature pretending to be this crone.
I like a pie. Can I try it?
This?
Yes.
Well, let me think. We
Can I
always.
read her as this is happening.
So what you got from that 20? What was the total you got again? Was it a
24.
24? So the first thing that you notice is this woman. She is the most ancient looking human you've ever seen in your life. Okay, but her eyes are razor sharp. She's taking in everything, not missing a single beat. Okay, and despite appearing to have this very frail, elderly, decrepit form, the way she's standing, even leaning on this gnarled cane, there's this strength and groundedness to her that you immediately get. Okay. And you also get a sense of a mischievous undercurrent to this person as well. All right.
Yeah, I think like understanding that. I don't think Maya feels threatened by it, but but I do think they use that limited telepathy to make connection with her and
Mhm.
sort of like pass on the idea of like I see you, but not in a threatening way, but more as a like recognize that you have power, and that maybe you are not as you are. But I think Mila is also a mischievous person, and I think that she will also sort of it's like I think like she communicates that or like a like connection like I see you and I respect that, but also kind of have the addendum of like, you know, I'm keeping my eye on you, like please like don't. It's a very much of a
Mhm.
feeling
Yeah.
of like connection almost, but with the little like
Mhm.
I'm not also not easily fooled.
So, Pretty, as you come in about the pipe, says, "Well, I'll gladly loan you my pipe, but we have to trade. Your choice: a secret or a song."
Oh, I will gladly give you a song.
The minute Airless hears a secret or a song, the song part has her look really crestfallen all of a sudden. Like the chill around her got significantly colder.
Give it here.
I wish I could channel my character.
I do want to. I've not heard Stephen of it. I don't know what Silver is watching this though, doing this in interaction.
So, Pretty.
She kind of just starts with the same hum again.
Mhm.
But then it kind of goes into I can't make up a song
Look,
like
you could
on
give
the
me some
spot, so I'm
traditional
just kind of
Chinese song, and I wouldn't know. Okay. So
she well
these are your
yeah.
choices. Okay. You can give me a song right now if you want, if you're comfortable with that. A lot of people aren't, or you can give me a performance role.
Yeah.
Okay.
She will sing this thing that kind of goes 静静的村庄飘着白的雪，阴霾的天空下各自飞翔，白桦树刻着那两个名字，他们发誓相爱用尽这一生。有一天战火烧到了家乡，小伙子拿起枪奔赴边疆。心上人，你不要为我担心，等着我回来，在那片白桦林。And she will sort of explain how this is a song she learned from a soldier who died at war, and he was waiting. Well, his the love of his life was waiting back home, next to the tree every single day where they carve their names together on the bark.
So,
But of course, yeah.
what I want you to do now, you're going to give me a performance role. You have expertise in this, so that's double your proficiency modifier. And I'm
Yeah.
giving you advantage on this as well.
Thank you.
I want you guys to
And
be
that's
amazing
a
when I get
natural 20 for 31.
Hell yeah.
31. That's what
I
I
mean, it
want.
had to be. It had
Yeah,
to be.
it
It
had
just
to
had
be.
to be.
And as you finish the song, a single solitary tear drops down the cheek of this weathered crone as she turns to you and says, "That's a beautiful song. It speaks a truth and a love that's rare in this world. More than a
You
trade.
can have it if you want.
Oh, thank you. And you can have this." And she hands you the pipe, which I will give you the details of to add to your character sheet as another as an item that you have. In brief, with this pipe, as a bonus action, you can smoke it, and it will remove any conditions that you are suffering from. Okay.
Ooh.
Yes.
Just
All
me
right.
or for other people as well?
So, as a bonus action, you can smoke it and it will remove any conditions. As an action, you can smoke and exhale the smoke to someone else to relieve them of a condition.
Amazing. Thank you.
Very
Okay. So that is, I'll type it out and send you it on Discord, and we'll add it to your character sheet. Okay. So while all this is happening, Mila, you see something. Okay, and it's strange. As you're looking at the crone, her face turns and her eyes lock with yours. But her face also appears to be looking at Pretty as Pretty is
Aw.
singing. It's this strange warping of the image as you hear their voice inside your head.
Oh, okay.
You have an inquisitive mind. You'll love this place. Be careful, so many secrets, and nothing is as it seems.
Can I respond mentally to her
Of course you can.
in words?
Mm.
I think like Miley goes and looks at her and goes like, "Well, I am used to very weird dreams where nothing makes sense either, and I don't know. I like a mystery."
The dreams that don't make sense are because they're whispering the secrets of the planes that your mind cannot grasp. If you learn to hear the whispers, you'll grow in knowledge and power. Or go mad. One or the other.
We'll find out. Like, I mean, we'll find out.
And then it's weird because, as I said, it was like her face was locked with yours, but it was also looking at Pretty. And then as the conversation ends, she suddenly, her whole body turns and says, "Well, my dears, you are very hopelessly lost. And this is, with the exception of your frosty friend here, um, maybe not the safest place for most of you."
Yeah, it's fine. We'll be fine. I'm sure.
Oh, I could help you if you wish.
How?
There are certain things an old crone like me knows how to do, certain concoctions and potions and brews, and I could actually make up a simple remedy that would create a doorway back to your world if you wish. Now, of course, there's always a catch with these things, and in this case, the catch is the ingredients. Unfortunately,
Hmm.
I don't have them, but there is a powerful magical plant called the Moonlit Orchid. It grows in the canopy of the trees at the top of those mountains to your east and point in the direction of, you can just make out the peaks of this mountain range off to the east. If you were to bring back to me some blooms from this plant, I could use its magic to open a doorway.
I think that sounds. And they look at the others like a fun adventure.
I'll grant you it sounds like a fun adventure, Moon. But do we really want to drink substances from someone we don't know?
Oh no, my
I've done
dear.
it many times. It's fine.
You won't be drinking it. I use it's um the vapors, the fumes from the concoction as it rises into the air, splits the veil between the worlds, and that's how the door is opened, if that makes sense. You won't be consuming anything. I will be keeping some of the orchid for other things I can use it for myself. It makes a lovely tea, but it also can be used to open a doorway. You won't need to consume anything. But speaking of consuming, you guys, you do look a bit rough. I do have some. Hold on one moment, please. And she turns around and she pushes open the door, and you can see inside is a very simple but very nice, cozy looking living room. And she walks over to one corner and she reaches up for a small box and puts it down on a table, opens it up, and she takes out a couple of vials and shuffles back to you. I was like, "Yep, there we go, there we go. I got 3 of these now. These might be of use to you all. Honestly, we could view it as kind of me helping you get something from me. I really do like that tea, and I'd rather you didn't die before you got it back to me. So here you go. You can have these. This is just 3 healing potions that would definitely help you all, I'm sure."
So player
Yeah.
knows accepting gifts from Fae creatures is typically bad. Can I roll to see if Mila knows this?
Absolutely, you can.
What do I roll for that? Would that be? I mean, I don't have intelligence isn't a great stat for me, but I'm thinking I would.
We could go wisdom if you want.
Yeah, just a flat wisdom check, or
You can give me an insight roll if that makes it easier. If that makes it
yeah,
better for you.
that might yeah. At least see what her intentions are. In
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
Okay.
okay. And Elsa, you can do this as well. You'll have advantage because it's Fey interaction. Okay, if you want to do anything like that, okay.
That's 23, so one lower than the last one.
Okay. So the way she phrased it was how she really is looking forward to getting this moonlit orchid tea, and it's like, if I give you these, you're more likely to survive and get me the thing I want. So the way she phrased it, it was such that she was making it sound more like a trade in kind for acts to be carried out to benefit her, as opposed
Right.
to a gift that would put you in her debt.
Right. Okay. Cool. Yeah. I
Okay.
think. Yeah. In that case, I think Mila would take one just to. I mean, the others don't know that Mila drew this conclusion, so
No,
they
no, of
might just
course.
think that she's being impulsive. But yeah, she'll take one of them with like another thanks.
So add a standard healing potion to your character sheet, okay? And there's 3. So who else would like one? You can add one too. And who wants the last one?
I'm good. I can take a hit.
Well, actually, it's
I'm the only one
often
who has taken it.
good for the tank to have the healing potion, because they're the one who can be still standing to feed it to the person on the ground.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess Sadie sort of like awkwardly shuffles forward from this interaction that's just happening in front of her the whole time. She goes, "Thank you," and just sort of shuffles back.
Of course, my love. Well,
What I'm
anyway.
gonna do is will kind of smile at her and say, "Thank you so much for your hospitality. It's always so lovely to meet someone who, at the end of the journey, I will be able to revisit. It's a rare occasion, and it's been twice today that I've encountered people that I can potentially become friends with. Here, I will gift you a strand of my hair. I'm sure you can make use of it."
My, that's wonderful.
Why would you do that?
That is so generous of you. Okay.
Could have poked
Collecting debts later.
You gift her a strand of
Yes.
your hair. Okay.
Yes.
No,
Right.
not for that. It's like, you can do so much magic bullshit with a tag log.
That's true. That's true.
Okay. So, anyway, head east towards the mountains. There are trees growing at its peak, and amongst the canopy, you will see the moonlit orchid, a beautiful silver orchid that glows in the night.
Can I like glance over to the mountains and just try and roughly work out how long it's going to take us to get there and back?
Give me an intelligence roll. If you have survival, you can add that as well.
I'll do survival. Sadie's not the cleverest.
Mhm.
That would have been a minus
You
2.
will understand the terrain and the mountain as far as you can see, as long as you believe. And that's my guiding whisper to you.
Oh, thank you.
Great. So you have guidance.
Sadie feels guided, but also uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Pretty. It's like, thank you. I think. Okay, so that's a 21 plus the D4. Gets me a 3, so 24 total.
You think probably a couple of days travel there and then a couple of days back? You're not entirely sure?
I think we'll be looking to a few days there and back, so, well, there and then a few days back, so, manageable. I didn't quite get provisions for a journey like that, but we should be fine.
It's alright. We could probably find things along the way.
Yes,
In
eat
Feywild.
random things off the ground in the Feywild.
Yeah, it's fine. I've
Yes,
done it many times.
Absolutely, there's no harm whatsoever that comes from that. Ever.
I'm not worried about myself. I don't, we've done this. I'm
Yes.
fine.
So I'm just going to say this to you now, Sadie. You can also, even though you don't ingest organic matter as food, you can still suffer the effects of mushrooms.
Oh.
These are literally magic mushrooms.
Oh. Hey, so there you go.
Yeah.
It is the Feywild. We are getting one with the Fey.
Yes, absolutely.
I will
Okay.
also add that as we travel together, you see, well, Palom says doesn't wear shoes, so you see as she steps ahead on the road, there is just like a trail of mushrooms growing
Wonderful.
in her footsteps.
I love that. I feel like when Mila recognizes that, like, looks at her like, "Oh my god, that's so cool! Do you just do that?"
It's a bit of a blessing and a curse.
First, how?
No, a bad trade. Once upon a time, I'm not the most wise.
Well, I'll try and help. I don't know. I'm not smart, but I'm wise. I think. Smart is points at Lucy, who's walking somewhere, but yeah.
It's all right. Makes me realize where I have been. Makes a mark.
Oh, that's a nice way of looking at it. Like that. And wait, do they just stay all the time? Like, or do they vanish as you move away?
They're just mushrooms.
I mean,
But they mean we
nothing is
can't
just
use them.
anything here. Yeah, like, because if they stay, that's useful for finding our way back.
I don't think they
True.
stay forever.
That's fair.
Do you know
So-
how long they stay?
Depends on how impactful the mark I've made.
Well, for what it's worth, it's been really nice meeting you, so that's a good impact.
I have mixed feelings about that.
Yeah. Oh
Oh.
no. My
You know
just
what,
like
that's
say
fair.
my just like say like, yeah, I'm sorry about that. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it, but
No,
that's rough.
it's sort of a ups and downs.
Airless is going to like gently tap Sadie on the shoulder, like,
Just nod slow.
yeah.
Right. So the party traveling in a westerly direction towards the mountain peak. Mila being really excited about their new friends. Sadie feeling quite conflicted. I think this is a perfect place to take a very brief pause in our story. Don't go anywhere, folks. We will be back in 5 minutes, okay? Right. So, hello, folks, and welcome back. When last we left our heroes, they met a very, very nice, completely harmless, totally lovely, in no way worry at all crone, as you do in a hut growing out of the side of an oak tree in the middle of a glade in the forest in the Feywild, who has told them that if they travel east to the mountains that you can see just past the forest they are in, they're at the peak of the mountains in the trees there, in the canopy of those trees, there is a magical, powerful plant which she called the Moonlit Orchid. If they return it to her, as well as she being able to use it to make a lovely tea, she can also use its magic to create a portal that will allow the party to safely return to the prime material plane. She also gifted the party 3 standard healing potions because she was like, well, I really like that tea, so here's some potions so you don't die. And the newest member of the party, who goes by the moniker Pretty, made a trade with the crone, sharing a breathtakingly beautiful song, and in return was gifted a magical pipe which, when she breathes in as a bonus action, will remove any condition she is under the effect of. And if she exhales the smoke at an ally as an action, they are freed of any condition that they are under the effect of. So we continue along our path. Can everybody give me perception roll, please?
I'm using this die today. This is good. I will say I've used this die 3 times in a row now. I went from 17 to 16 to 15. So the luck is slowly running out like a pretty.
Tumbling.
Yeah, no, I'm
yeah,
also my luck went
That's a
from
9.
net 20 as the first roll to now I rolled an 8.
Oh yeah. Okay,
how
yours is
does-
going faster. Mine is going in second one.
Well, I mean with my bonuses it still turns into a 13, but
yeah, mine's a
does
19.
inspiration work
Well,
again?
the thing you need to be aware of with
Reroll
me,
disadvantage.
the things you need to be aware of with me is whenever I roll, I never roll average. And Ari will back this up. My rolls are always below a 5 or above an 18.
It's a game of extremes.
I mean,
Wow.
last year I had the joy of going over to the UK to record a mini series with the incredible damsels
Oh
in
god.
distress, and in one of the fights, I rolled 8 nat 20s.
It was bad. It was bad.
Wait, as a player or DM? You said?
As the
As a
as
DM.
the GM.
So I have to say, I mostly only roll nat 20s as a DM, never as a player, which is really frustrating.
No, I will never roll a 12 as a GM. It's always a 5 or an 18 plus.
Yeah.
Always.
So DM,
so you got a 13 on your perception roll, didn't
I
you?
actually rolled it. I re-rolled it. I used my inspiration, so I rolled
Okay.
the advantage,
Okay.
which landed me a 19 plus 5. That's 24.
Okay, right.
Oh.
Sadie, what did you get?
10 total. I have a passive of 16, but
Okay, right. Palmaset, what did you get?
6.
Woo!
Oh, okay. Silver
13.
and Mila.
19.
Okay, right. So, right, I'm gonna say as you are moving along through the forest, and you spot up ahead another figure, another crone-like figure. But whereas the previous crone was kind of cute and grandmotherly, this one is looking kind of a bit scary and a bit aggressive. They don't appear to have spotted you yet, but they're only about like maybe 20 meters from you, you know. Sorry guys, I forgot that. Are people okay that I use the metric system? I'm just, as a European, I'm just used to it.
Please do.
Metric.
No,
Please do
I
metric.
specifically want you to do Imperial.
Shut up, you colonizing bastard, okay? And I can say that I'm an Irishman,
That's
okay?
true. Yeah, no, I deserve
I
it.
was gonna say,
I
as an
deserve it.
Irishman, yes.
Yeah.
I
mean-
prefer metrics as well.
Yeah, I think we've all grown up in the metric system, haven't we? Every one of us?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, great. Super.
Yeah.
I know technically I'm supposed to use imperial units of measurement for 5e,
No,
but
screw
I'm
that.
sorry. The metric system is so much more natural, okay?
I
So
think, and I think metric is India's. Yeah, because you use.
no, it's literally
Is
the
it?
o-
No, I
the-
don't
no,
know.
the-
Everywhere
oh,
but America.
everywhere but America, Liberia, and Myanmar. That they're the only 3 countries on the planet that do not use the metric system.
UK doesn't.
No, the
I think
UK
the UK is a mix.
The UK and Ireland are a mix. So
Depends on
in-
which generation.
So is
you are.
Canada.
yeah, and
Mm.
it's like in Ireland, for if you're talking about the height or weight of a person, we will use imperial units, but for literally everything else, we use the metric system.
It's really confusing.
No, literally for everything else, we use the metric
Okay,
system,
okay, fair,
except
fair.
except
It-
for the heights and weights of
Right.
humans. Even our pets, we use the metric system. It's only humans.
Back when I was
odd.
working a tea counter for a company, I'd have some customers would come in and be like, I want 200 grams. Other people would be like, I would like half a pound. And I'd go,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, we have both here in Canada, and the funny thing is that our measurements for construction are in metric, but the actual beams and things are imperial,
Oh,
so
God.
it's not the same size.
Well, you have the problem that your next door neighbor is the United States, so everything from them is coming in imperial units. So that's the
Exactly.
problem.
Mhm.
Because in Canada, correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're talking about the weather, you use Celsius, but in cooking, you use Fahrenheit. Isn't that correct?
In
Wait,
cooking,
what?
it'll vary.
Yeah.
Because it varies on your stove, and if your stove is American make,
Yeah.
then you're usually
Yeah.
gonna have Fahrenheit. But
Yeah.
we don't do Fahrenheit. We do Celsius.
Because I've seen
Hmm.
Canadian augment recipe before, and they were using Fahrenheit. And I was like, well, obviously, if they're importing stoves from the US, then
Yeah.
the stove's going to be in Fahrenheit. It's like, that's just horrible. But anyway, sorry, I
Yes.
digress.
I think we recorded this can all be cut
So
out.
this rather nasty looking hag is about 20 meters from you. They haven't spotted you yet, but none of you are hidden. So they are probably
That's
going to spot
fine.
you quickly. So what are
Blend
we
in
doing?
with the trees.
I would like to cast also pass by the trace. Thank you for doing that. So
Ooh.
I wonder why Mila has passed by the trace. Criminal background.
Yeah, Airless full on goes, guys, we might want to hide, blend in with the trees.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Are we playing a game?
Yes? Question mark?
So,
She didn't see anything.
Can everybody,
6'3" of Sadie's just standing there like, what?
everybody, please give me stealth rolls, and you get an additional plus 10,
Plus 10
with the
from
pass
Pass
without a
Trace.
trace.
Yeah, it is. I will say it's like kind of first of all there's a glittery shower over everyone before it becomes the actual shadows.
Oh, I love that.
I love the idea of like a
stealth.
stealth spell being like, shiny.
Yeah, so everything Mila does is like glittery and shiny. Yeah,
I love that
All
so
right.
much.
So, can people tell me how they did?
26.
Right.
24.
Right.
27.
Okay.
With absolutely no way of it should happen, 29.
How? You're literally a clank.
I rolled a 19 and then plus 10.
Okay, and Silver, what did you get?
Got a 22.
Okay, right. So this
Somehow
is-
the marbling of Sadie's face because she's
Wait,
like
no, I got a
marble
32.
webbed.
It
Oh,
looks like a
Oh, nice.
With the 10, right? Yeah.
So,
yes.
you guys step
Sadie
off
looks like
the
a birch
path.
tree.
Yeah, she's just kind of like
Yeah.
dappled.
You guys step off the path and carefully walking through the understory, passing this creature, you manage to completely avoid it and they do not spot you. As you're getting closer, Pretty and Eris, you spot getting closer. You both seeing this creature realize you recognize what this creature is. They are a particularly nasty and malevolent fae called a Samka. Okay. And they normally appear, as this one did, as a naked hag with long disheveled hair. And as you guys get closer, you also see this, that instead of like they're on their nails have grown out and are actually hooked and made of iron, so it looks almost like they have sickles for claws or nails coming out of their hands, and you spot a spark of flame coming out of their mouth, which is full of large rotten teeth. You both know that these fae they're quite evil, they're quite malevolent, and they especially love to harm children. and they actually have an ability called the Child's Malice, where they can inflict a terrible, sickening curse on a young child that they will die from.
Is everyone here over 18?
Technically, no.
Christian.
Oh, damn.
Wait, is it silver? Do we know?
Me, I'm an adult. I'm the adultest adult that ever adulted. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Of course, I'm an adult.
No one who's not an adult swears that much.
Yeah, exactly.
I swore that much when I was 14, I think.
Sadie, how old are you?
How old is Sadie? I'd probably say like maybe 12 years ish past making. Obviously, physically and mentally, considerably older, but from like original design.
Okay. All right. Well, you two would know, being Faye, that 12 is probably okay. The Samka usually will hunt much younger children, like 5 or 4 years of age, with their Child's Malice. Okay. So yeah, you have managed to slip past them, which is good.
Airless has a big shudder of like, I don't like that one at all.
I don't think you're
That was
supposed to.
interesting.
That is
I will
correct,
keep
yeah.
up the past attractors last an hour, so we'll keep up.
Sadie's
Of
like
course.
stomping her feet into the ground and seeing they're not making noise and just kind of goes, "Oh, this is interesting."
It doesn't. I don't think it works like that. It's more it's more the shadow kind of.
Oh, okay. I feel shadowy.
Oh,
Okay.
good.
Right. So, you guys continue along, okay, for another little bit. Can everybody give me fresh perception rolls, please?
No, my dice are out of luck. That's a 6.
That's a 12.
17.
12 total.
I will say I rolled a 6, but I have a passive of 14. I don't know if that helps.
Okay,
I've got a
right.
passive of 16 if it means anything.
I got a
Okay.
4.
No, it's my passive.
Okay, right.
15.
So, as you are traveling along, you hear the sounds of what sounds like singing. Okay.
Look at pretty.
It's a
She's singing
masculine
too.
voice, okay? It's this deep, deep baritone voice, okay? And they appear to be singing some sort of a drinking song, okay? And as you guys travel along, you're back on the deer path again, you find yourself coming up to another large open space. And you see the most unusual sight imaginable, okay? In the middle of this glade, there is a large pool with steam coming from it and the water bubbling ever so slightly. There's a lovely collection of quite rich and beautiful wild flowers growing around it. And in the water, leaning back against some of the stones with for their size, a large tankard, is this tiny, tiny, diminutive figure. I mean, they're probably no more than maybe 40 centimeters tall, okay?
Mhm.
Covered in coarse brown hair, okay? And they look like I wonder, is there a way for me to share this? I can share this on our Discord, which I'll try to I will of course try to put it on the overlay for our viewers. But one moment, please. Apologies.
While you're doing that, Palimpsest is harmonizing with the
Yep.
guy.
Wait, did you say this person was drinking something?
They look like they're drinking an ale or something.
I immediately look at Silver. I feel like,
Does Airless recognize the song by any chance?
No. So I have shared the image with you all. So this tiny little figure covered in coarse brown hair, and they have this almost pig-like face with small little horns,
Dang.
duck feet, and you can actually see a kind of a faint red glow coming from their hands that appear to be heating the water for them.
It looks like a platypus described, like if somebody just got it described to them and never seen it.
Oh yeah.
Just kind of going purely off words.
You know, like that taxidermy of a lion that was made by someone who had never seen a lion before.
Yeah.
You know the one? Yes.
But
I'm
so-
well
so
from
It is what is heating the water?
he is heating the water with his magic.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to fly over to him
Mhm.
and just be like, "Hello, hi.
Oh, hello. How are you? Would you like to join
Um,
me? The water is lovely.
I
You make
just
good choices.
sure. Yeah, I look at the others. I just shrug and I just join him in the water.
Look, I look at the rest of the team. He's already dead. We should leave.
Actually, Sadie, I'm with you on that one.
We've lost him.
Okay, right.
I'm sure it's fine.
Can I try to
Super.
make friends with the harmonizing?
Aw.
As
So-
you're harmonizing, Airless glares at you
yeah.
pretty intensely.
It's kind of
Um,
glance at airless
so-
and put my head.
Airless and Pretty, both of you can give me any sort of intellect or history or whatever role you want, okay?
Where's
Like
my-
maybe a nature to decipher what this creature is.
You can decide, my love, what role you think makes the most sense for you to recognize what
Okay.
type of fae this is.
Right.
Can I
That
also,
is
look at,
a.
Oh yes.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna
I
guidance myself, and
Mhm.
that's a 26.
Airless, what did you roll for your
So I'm wondering if I may use nature. to
whatever
know
you
what it
want,
is?
whatever you want, okay?
In which case I have a 21.
Cool. You got a 21 and Pretty you got a 26, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So you both recognize this creature. They are called an Anchutka. Okay. So these are tiny little fae which like to play pranks that can be sometimes quite lethal. They like to live in a variety of places, mainly forests, but especially near bodies of water and also in homes and in saunas. Okay. It said you should never speak their name because to do so is to invite them into your home. And what they especially like to do is they like to trick people into wandering into a remote place like a sauna or into the middle of the woods in winter so they can make the person fall asleep and die.
Well,
We've
gonna-
lost Silva.
Yeah, I was gonna ask
That's-
actually.
that's
Can
great.
I look over at Silver and see what's happening with
So,
them?
Silver, you are in the water, chilling, relaxing. This is really,
Yeah.
really nice and comfy. This is awesome. Okay.
Yeah. I think also from the previous location where we got the quest, I think Silver is still a little out of it because of the fumes from there.
Yeah.
So like that's why he's been quiet this entire time. So he's like pretty much high and now asleep. So
Yeah.
that's a great combination. I think.
Mhm.
He's so dead.
Oh no.
cracked out in the hot tub. You hate to see it.
Okay, so I just need to get.
I think the wings also stop flapping and he's
Oh,
just
no.
chilling.
Can
Oh.
Yeah, do you actually go? Because I think like at one point Mida would try and go over and like just pick him up. He's like, oh no,
Just
he's
lift
drowning.
him
Okay, so
Hang him
just
out
give
to
me
dry.
1 second, okay? That is 5, 6, 10, 20. 28.
Don't like these numbers.
I think that's just, it's just sleep
40.
Oh,
43. Okay, Silver, how many hit points do you have?
Oh my god!
spell. Half of that.
It might be a sleep spell. It's okay.
Okay, you feel yourself suddenly becoming exhausted.
yeah, okay. It's a sleep
Absolutely exhausted as this slumber just overtakes you and you fall unconscious, falling asleep, and slip below the water.
No, I go. I go and grab him immediately.
I glance at Pretty and go, so do you get him like now or later?
Okay, so
It depends if you want him cooked or not.
so I'm going to say, Mila, can you please give me? Hold on, let me just. Sorry, apologies. I need to check something here. Um, bum bum bum. So you are going to run at Silver to try and save him.
Uh,
Yes.
I mean, like, I don't know if it's running. I don't know how close we are, but yeah, definitely go and try and like.
Well,
run.
he'd
I-
flown.
this-
So the thing
yeah.
is, Silver had flown over. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So this is what happens as you run towards him. You see him gesturing as he sends out another blast of magic. Okay. So, are you guys relatively close to each other?
I
I'm-
imagine, yeah, I imagine I approach the thing as well
Yeah.
because, like, I obviously recognize the thing, and also Silver
do,
seems
yeah,
to be under
yeah,
the charm
yeah.
right now, so I'm gonna like go after the thing.
See, I think Airless stays the furthest back because it's hot water, and she's like, no.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So then I tell you what I'm going to say. I'm going to say that Pretty, you would have acted first because you immediately recognized the threat before Milo would have had a chance to respond. So, is there a save on this? Wisdom saving throw. So I need everybody but Pretty to give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
I have advantage on that from being a burden. So
Sorry, what was that?
I have advantage on
Well-
this saving throw from my race, essentially.
Oh yeah, cool.
Wisdom?
Yeah, everybody but Pretty.
I was hoping it was
21.
Dex. Like
It's 30-20.
21.
Nice.
13.
Okay. Elsa, what did you get?
I got 21.
Okay, and Silver.
Oh, I didn't know I had to make one because I was already out. My bad. Wisdom
Actually,
save.
sorry. No, you don't need to make an apologies. Okay, so Sadie, you failed. You two. So you both, Mila, you both feel this strange.
Yeah.
You feel this strange sensation in your heads. It's like momentary confusion, but you both shake it off. However, Sadie, you become overcome by this confusion, and you're stuck. You can't move.
Just staring into the distance. And like you can see like her motors are trying to push her and steam just starts to leak out from her cracks, but she's just stuck in place.
Do I see this this happening?
You see a spell being cast as you're racing towards Silver.
Yeah.
How is Sadie still where we were?
Yeah, basically.
So, because your gears are starting to steam up, I'm going to touch the places where it steams with my icy hands in the hopes of, keeping your
Aw.
mechanisms.
Internally, Sadie appreciates it, but she's still just thousand
Because-
yards.
I'm gonna like stop, like pause it right in my track, turns around, and then inhale from the pipe, and then like just blow a puff of smoke on Sadie's face, and
Yeah,
then turn
lovely.
around and run again.
Great. Okay, so you do that, and Sadie, as you inhale part of this smoke, the confusion spell is broken. Okay.
That was bad.
Sorry.
No, thank you. No, thank you. You helped.
Bath, water.
Yeah,
Silver.
do I manage to pull Silver out? Because I would have dashed, like, or like just moved.
So
quick.
yeah, I'd say what happens is you and Pretty get there at the same time. And the creature seeing you both, he looks at you. Pretty says, "Curses! This my magics are wasted on you."
Yeah.
And he is going to try to cast another spell on you, Mila. Now, you of course do have a reaction if you want to try and cast counterspell.
I don't have counterspell. I do have the spell magic, but it's not the same because it's not a reaction in that sense.
Oh shit! Okay, sorry.
It's not. It's more of a like yeah. So if you say there's enough time to react, but considering this more of like
No,
a
this would
thing,
this would be a
yeah.
reaction. Give me a
Yeah, I
fresh
don't-
a fresh wisdom saving throw.
Okay, I once again have advantage.
You do, yeah, definitely have advantage on this. This is a charm spell.
Yeah. That's good. Numbers are keep being close to each other. That is 22.
So you feel this momentary feeling of fear, but you immediately shake it off.
Yeah, I think like Myla is like I mean obviously the advantage comes from being a virgin, but like I would like to flavor it that because they are used to nightmares and stuff being weird, that they have an easier time to shake things off and push through. So I feel like I feel that effect and sort of like push through. Maybe like give this creature like a nasty like glare before trying to reach in and pull Silver out.
Yeah. Yeah, cool.
I don't know how you do initiative, but Palom would like to do something.
Yeah.
Sure,
I-
we're not in actual strict combat here,
Okay.
so I'm not worried about initiative. I more want you to tell me what you're doing in the scene for the
So-
story.
The tale from the beyond that she's currently holding is called Tale of the Beguiler. So she will look at the Anchutka and say, "You are a deceitful little thing, aren't you? I heard a story like this today from a spirit. A king, mad with grief and hunger for the past, sought to wed his daughter," and she will continue to speak the story of Donkey Skin and bestow the story onto this Anchutka. So he will need to make a wisdom save.
Okay, these creatures do not
Just
have a high.
Uno reverse.
Oh God,
essentially.
no!
No.
I am. These guys don't have a terrible wisdom 14, but I rolled a 2. So
Ooh. Okay. He's just gonna take some damage.
mhm,
1 moment.
mhm.
He is going to take from me 8 psychic damage, and he is incapacitated.
Beautiful. Okay, so with him incapacitated, you and Mila can easily reach down into the water and pull out Silver. Thankfully,
Yeah.
he was only in there for like 20, maybe 30 seconds.
Yeah,
okay.
we'll try and stuff like I don't know how see for me how big or tall is Silver again? I mean, he's a fairy, but
Silver is like maybe like 10 centimeters, 15 centimeters tall.
Yeah, he's quite
we'll
tiny.
just like just sort of like gently like shake the tank.
Yeah.
We can try and get the water over
uh,
like
Wait, do I wake up or is there like a thing for it?
I'm just gonna see. I'm gonna say that the shaking action is enough to break the sleep spell and you wake up.
It's my favorite
Yeah.
D&D action,
Just-
shake.
yeah.
I just wake up and I look up and I'm like, what?
Oh,
I was having such a
Hi.
nice dream. What is happening? Why
we were
did you wake me up?
drowning actually. So that's fun, and I'll let go of you to. Well, no, actually, I will hold you. Like, can you fly before I drop you?
I think so.
Okay, we'll just let go.
I'm gonna turn around to look at this little shit and be like, "You motherfucker! You put me to sleep and tried to drown me. You little shit! What kind of hospitality is this? I thought we were going to be friends." And as Silver keeps talking, you see that whoever's closest to him sees his cheeks start to get red and
Yeah.
red and redder and redder, and you understand where the nickname Strawberry comes from, and just
Aw.
shouting curse words at this thing, and somebody hold me back before I Eldritch Blast this thing in the face.
Mine, I didn't really grab him out of the air.
I was going to say, Airless is going to be heavy. There's not going to be an Eldritch Blast, but I'm going to cast Rhymes Binding Ice. just to freeze over that water.
Okay, right. Well, I mean, this creature is currently they're incapacitated, aren't they?
Yes, but
Yeah.
I'm not trying to hit the creature. I am just cooling the water because I'm being petty as fuck.
Nice. Okay,
Amazing,
right.
love
So
it.
the creature is not able to act because of Pretty's enthralling magics, and
To just
And-
watch shit happen.
Yeah. so they are stuck. The water, a thin layer of ice forms on the surface. Like this creature's not going to be trapped in it, but it's enough, okay, that they are both magically and now physically incapacitated for the moment.
None of that hot stuff. It's not fun. It's not pleasant.
Okay, well, I think we need to move away from here, and we'll let go of Silver again. Does Silver look like he took any damage?
No, it was just a sleep spell.
Okay, so okay. Just,
And
yeah.
he wasn't in the water long enough to
Okay,
suffer from
yeah,
drowning.
exactly. That's what I was thinking. Okay, yeah, we'll look at Silver and be like, don't. I mean, look. Okay, I get it. Like, I'm like that. I'm also very impulsive, but maybe here be a bit more careful before you join people. Like, I've looked at some people that we met before today, and not all of them have the best intentions. I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're right. I just thought that this would be a nice time to make a friend. I don't see many people my size, you know. So this
That
is this
makes
is
sense.
this piece of shit. More on fucking guy. God damn it.
Is that your
Oh, we
name?
can. You should not base friendships on sizes. It doesn't. It's. I don't think that's a very good system.
No, but I get wanting to
Silver.
have someone like the same thing. Might I just I think at that point when just realizes that she fucked up and it keeps talking. And it's like I don't think that really matters. I think you should just well, I mean there will be more fairies. Maybe we met one already. There will probably be more people your size. If that
No,
you're
is
looking
is
for.
this
Is
is this
that
thing going to break free of whatever spell it's under?
Sorry?
Or can I kick? This is just still we're talking in character to the others. Like, how soon is he going to break out of his of this
I
spell?
don't know.
In this
Look
temperature,
at
the
Pretty.
ice will take maybe an hour to melt.
Okay, I'm just going to fly up to him and smack him across the face and then fly back. Okay, I'm done.
Okay.
We can go now.
Okay.
is
But,
that your
yeah.
name?
Oh.
Silver?
Yeah.
No, it's
Yeah?
strawberry.
Oh. Um well, you're from here too, so you know that sometimes the reflection of everyone is not the same size as who they are.
Okay, look, you're very pretty, and that was extremely profound. And I don't have anything to say in response to that. So thank you. I think.
Pretty,
That was extremely profound.
Sadie just nods sagely, understanding.
Pretty, can you give me an insight check, please, Pretty?
Okay.
Okay, give me an insight roll.
Okay, that is going to be 15.
Okay, I'm gonna say with a 15, you're a little bit surprised at how easily this fairy was duped by what just happened. You know, not enough necessarily for you to be really drawing attention to it, but it was a little bit surprising. Okay.
She just thinks to herself, perhaps this fairy has been studying abroad for too long and forgot how it
Like
works.
an exchange student.
He was on Erasmus.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I love that. Wait, but I'm wondering though. Does Silver look like someone who like does Silver look like a student or like a student considering the drinking and such? Like, that's what I'm trying to.
No, in like fairy terms or like whatever, Silver is like an adult.
Yeah.
So like think of him like a master's or a PhD student, not a
Do you look
high
the
school
part?
student.
That's what I'm trying to say. I'm
oh.
talking about like a student or like a student who is really sleep but usually goes to drink and like skips their classes.
What? Yeah. What's Silver's
Who hangs
aesthetic?
out on campus? Cause.
I think definitely like someone who's trying too hard to fit in, and not really the kind of person who would skip class, but also you put the slightest bit of peer pressure and he would agree. So
So what you're saying is he looks like the kind of grad student who could be easily convinced to go drinking when he shouldn't, but isn't necessarily using his position to prey on the questionable, vulnerable undergrad girls.
oh no, definitely not. That's not.
Yeah.
He has no
exactly,
interest
yeah.
in
Oh my god.
men or women.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, cool. Super.
Okay.
Right.
Non-binary people are on the table.
He's Fae. Everybody's non-binary in the Fae world.
Yay! Love to see it.
Gender's
So-
just something you give in the Feywild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Right. So you guys are continuing along on your journey, having managed to avoid two what could have been potentially fatal altercations with two completely different types of Fae. Can everybody give me a fresh perception roll, please?
It's
14.
It's one of the
19.
only skills I've put proficiency in.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll this gigantic die this time.
Beautiful.
Ooh.
Whoa, the big one.
Oh, that made
God,
the sound
class.
too. Dense
That's-
and stable.
Put that in a slot,
girthy.
you could kill someone with it.
And I have rolled a 19. Yes,
Ooh.
and
Nice.
Love it.
Okay.
plus,
Okay, cool.
Right.
plus Y is a 30-20.
Okay, right. Super. Okay, so who rolled 19 or higher?
Me.
19.
Okay, so what you guys spot, you're walking along, and you spot a somewhat curious looking sight. Perched on a branch, a couple of meters in front of you, you see what looks to be a raven. But what makes this raven unusual is that on its breast, there appears to be just a small cluster of ruby red feathers, which looks a bit out of place.
Okay. I think like Mona thinks it's really really pretty. I'll just look up at it. Does it look like it spotted us?
It's looking at you all.
Oh.
Be careful. Those
Uh,
things are shitheads.
Oh.
It's always the no. It's the ravens. I'm telling you, it's the ravens. It's something. It's something. There's something off with them. All right. They're beady little fucking eyes, and this one even has a red thing on its chest. There is definitely something. That is blood. I'm telling you, that is blood. There is something wrong with this fucking thing. Do not go near
Strawberry,
it.
do you have a fear of birds?
Yeah, do you or do you
No,
like
not
just past
birds. Just these.
experience?
Just the ravens. It's just the ravens.
I suppose
The-
they're that
Oh.
size.
But
hummingbirds-
crows are okay?
Dangerous.
Crows are fine. Yeah. Ravens are the fuckers.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Why?
Talk
Say it
to
random.
the raven.
I
They're
think
all
maybe
quiet.
it's no. Yeah, you think, but there is just something off about the ravens that they just do not like me. I think it's maybe because I pissed off their queen once, but that's not the point. I think
Could it be because they remember faces?
Yeah.
yeah.
And they
What
pass
did
it
you do
on.
to a
I think.
raven?
To the
I
queen.
might have called their queen a shithead or something, and you just hit a crack. Oh,
Oh no.
I'm gonna- so while Silver is freaking out about ravens, Pretty is going to cast Speak with Animals and step over and start calling upwards to this raven.
Cool. Okay, so you go up to the raven, you calling out. What do you say?
Call.
So
Yep.
Pretty says this, and
Tracks.
the raven looks at you.
We can't speak animal.
I do. Well, I do
tweaks its
cast
head to
Speak.
the- yeah, tweaks his
I
head to
do-
the side. Yeah.
Cast. So I cast Speak with Animal first, and then go over.
Yeah, and then
and
well, so this is what happens. You guys, so you guys see Pretty go over to the creature, and you hear Pretty saying "caw, caw, 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 caw," as the raven looking at you tweaks his head and says, "Well, hello," and you can all perfectly understand this raven.
Oh, I love that.
I look over at
Raven
Aelith and
It's-
go,
not
it-
"I
speak
speak
raven?
bird."
It's speaking in common as it says, "Is you?" And it then looks at the rest of you and is like, "Is your friend okay?"
Do you not speak
Uh,
raven?
Oh, I mean, why would I speak raven? You're not ravens.
That's very
No,
considerate of you.
but our friend is trying to.
Oh,
Is it the accent? Does she have?
I think it
is she
could be
using
the
the wrong
I,
accent.
I think it could be the dialect. Yeah. Okay. I think that's the northern dialect. I'm more of a southern. It's the northern dialect. That's what it is. You know how dialects are. You know, sometimes it might as well be another language.
Yeah, total mood.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
do you know and points at over? Do you know our friend
Oh
here?
no! Fuck! And he just tries to hide behind
Hi, Mila.
speaking out from
Yeah.
behind your ear.
Your
Just like
trouble.
fuck. No. Shit! Do not perceive
Maya
me.
just laughs.
I don't recognize him. It's not like I know all the fairies. I mean,
Okay.
I know I'm a raven in the Feywild, but I don't know every fairy.
See? Silver, it's fine.
I don't trust it. No.
It's a setup.
So, are you?
I did.
I think, did you say?
Sorry.
I did try to talk to you, even if it wasn't good enough of an accent. You shouldn't be rude.
I wasn't being rude. I was talking to your friends.
Well, I talked to you first.
Hello to you too, my dear.
Hello. What are you looking at us for?
Well, you're walking along on the path and you're there to look at, you know? I mean, you do make quite the motley crew.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think we might have just walked into his peripheral vision.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's not often that you see an eclectic group like this in this realm.
Don't call us eclectic.
What would you rather I
that
call
bad?
you?
I'm not sure.
Ooh, okay.
I thought eclectic sounds quite diverse. It's nice.
Yeah.
Well,
Very
I
colorful.
I could call
Yes.
diverse, colorful, vibrant,
Vibrant's nice. I like vibrant.
checkered.
well, I'm sorry
um,
if we offended you or I
You-
offended you, but I don't get
No.
out much. And after all these hours, we have met an old crow who tried to eat children, and then we met a
Oh,
little
Samka, was
thing.
it that horrid Samka that lives just a little bit up the way?
Had
And we
nice.
met an
Yeah.
Anchutka who tried to
Oh.
drown our new friend.
I mean, look, the thing about the Anchutka is you have to understand this about the Anchutka. As long as you have some beers, they throw the best pool parties.
Ah,
You just
What if
need
we
to
don't
bring
want to
some
share?
beer or some ale, and they will throw the best pool party.
But what if I don't want to share my alcohol?
Well, then you don't get to go to their pool party. I
I'll
mean,
go there to be shared.
yes, exactly.
I do understand that's apparently the point of it.
I disagree.
Hmm.
You and Ladron are all the same.
Whoa.
Hey.
Okay.
See,
We're
see,
going
see
there.
what I told you? No, you see what I told you? These fucking ravens, they're all racist.
I think I'm coming around to your. Yeah,
You know, your fairy friend, is he okay?
he has a thing about ravens.
Yeah, we all wonder that sometimes, and he's okay.
Why is he gonna think about ravens? What has a raven ever done to him? It's like he's alive, so we're not gonna eat him.
Yeah, I think
He
it's
doesn't
probably
seem
best.
convinced.
Yeah, if we don't pry, it looks at Silver. I feel like Maida has got the impression that Silver just has so much like lore that we don't want to know about.
There's a lot going on with you.
So anyway, what has you walking along this path?
We're heading.
Flowers.
Looks up to
Flowers.
the mountain.
We're trying to get
Picking
moon
flowers.
orchids.
Oh, the moonlit orchids, yes.
Yes, at the mountain.
Oh, so you're gonna have to go up the mountain.
We're hoping our friend Pretty here can lead the way.
Is it
Well,
a long
you'll-
hike?
Well, I mean, it's just there's lots of creatures that live in the mountains.
Like ravens.
Like what?
Well, I mean, there's griffins, there's rocks, there's basilisk.
It's a mountain. It's made of rocks.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Of course, there's rocks.
Maida just like rocks. I can collect rocks.
What kind?
Stones, shiny,
Yeah.
The flying
the
kind
flying
that eat
kind.
elephants. Yes.
flying.
What?
rock.
Flying rocks.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's the tatzelworm. They're quite nasty as well. I mean,
7 intelligence.
Learning so many new words.
well, I
That's
mean,
fascinating.
welcome to the Feywild.
Thanks.
Well,
How many of those things can kill us?
All of the above.
all
Okay.
of them.
Oh, great.
Well,
Thank
your
you.
friend here, he says, and kind of like gesturing with his beak at Pritchie, they have a better chance, and maybe the Eladrin too. Your fairy friend seems a bit highly strung, so they're probably easy pickings. But your nymph and Eladrin friend, they'd have a better chance than the rest of you.
I just don't want this end of journey to be another goodbye.
Well, I
That's
suppose.
very-
Pretty,
Yeah.
I'm concerned. How many goodbyes do you have? And is that the reason why you have so few friends right now? How much,
I
how
think
much danger
she
are we in?
explained.
Yeah, I think most of the people she interact with are dead. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
just send
why
them
is
on
the
their way.
question.
It's
I'm the one
fine.
who. It's my job. I send
Ever-
them on their way.
Every story has to have an ending, and that's without an ending, a story loses its meaning.
We've got open endings, I think. And looks at Lucy again, like, or well, I think she has books. I don't know. Sometimes she tells me about them, and I don't know. But yeah, well, it's fine. We'll be fine.
Well, I mean, it seems like you are having a wonderfully exciting time so far with Anchutkas and Samkas.
Well,
Yeah,
speaking of
very-
stories, what's the
Same.
story of your beautiful feathers?
It's just part of me.
The
As
story.
your lavender hair is part of you.
Are there more of you around? I haven't seen.
Ravens like me, you mean? No, I'm
Yes.
the only one of my kind.
That sounds lonely.
No, I enjoy the company of others, and I delight in watching the fun and strange activities that others get up to. It's quite entertaining.
Do you want to come with?
Oh god.
No, what?
It's fine. You can learn to get along. You can get over your fear.
Mila,
Yeah.
It's not a fear. It's
give me a persuasion roll.
Exposure
Okay.
therapy.
I suppose if
I
we're
hope.
leaving soon, it'd be nice for Pretty to have a friend around here.
That's good. That's
That's
Can I hope
23.
and say, well, maybe you could promise our friend Silver you're not going to eat him.
As long as he's not dead, why would I eat him? I'm a raven.
What if you killed him first?
Why would I do that?
Don't
I
give
just
suggestions.
look at Silver for a second.
So Silver,
Absolutely.
will you? Maybe
You
you
wanna
you could. Silver, maybe you could.
I mean,
You could promise. You could promise us that you're not going to die.
most
I'm a resilient fucker. I'm not dying anytime soon. What are they gonna do?
well,
They're gonna have to catch me first, right? And I just start flying around in circles around my head.
most creatures that walk the plains eventually meet their end. Not all, but most.
That's true.
Well, we're gonna
Can,
die eventually, yes, but like not today.
as Silver's flying round and round and round, can Yuki try to catch? Because they
Okay,
think it's a game.
give me a dexterity roll.
Not 20.
No. Why?
Silver, I'm gonna let you decide because this is your character, how you feel about this, because this is technically PvP. Do you think that Yuki, the Frost Fox, might catch Silver? And you can say no, even with the nat 20. Okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll and see what happens. I think I'm gonna roll. What do I roll?
Yeah, I respect that. We let the
Maybe
dice
dex save or
decide.
something?
No,
And
we'll,
it's
I
not
think
trying to
that's
harm
it.
you.
oh, I
It's
know
just-
that. I know, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna let Silver decide for this
I got a
interaction.
dirty 20, so I don't think that
Ooh.
works. But
Yeah, because with
This
with
is- this-
the Dex
this-
is 23.
Yeah, this is entirely up to you, Silver. You can decide what happens to your character. Do you think Yuki catches you in his icy? He's not trying to injure or anyway cause damage.
Yeah.
He's just trying to grasp.
yeah, I think Silver is so busy running around, flying around in circles, he doesn't notice the hand come up and just splat goes into it, and he's like, "Ow, fuck!"
So you are currently in the icy maw of this snow fox, and you can do whatever you want in response.
Yuki, let go.
Let me go. I brought you in here. Let me go. Shithead. Come on.
It drops open and Silver falls out.
Yeah, and so I just think he wants you to chill.
Ha.
Literally.
I'm just gonna
So
softly, like, put with one finger, just pat the forehead of the
Aw.
fox. And be like, "Good
so
fox."
this is
I'm
what
not cold.
happens. As you do that, he licks you, but because you're only 15 centimeters tall, he licks your entire body. Okay, and the saliva instantly freezes on you as he then nuzzles really affectionately, and it's so adorable. This little snow fox nuzzling you with his little nose. He's actually really affectionate as he kind of like, and then does that little little hop because he thinks you're gonna play with him now.
Aw.
You are lucky. You're cute. Really cute one here. And I try to start hopping around with him, just flying around, trying to play.
Okay, so
I don't care about
so
distracted. Yeah.
as you are doing this,
I'm
the
gonna
yeah.
kind of reach out a bit and just make the immediately frozen saliva, like use prestidigitation to like melt it so
Of
that
course,
silver.
absolutely. Okay.
Incredible.
Mila will look up at the raven
Mhm.
because I think I rolled a 23 on my persuasion, and goes
Okay.
like, "Do you want to come? What can we call you?"
Well, I'm very tempted, but honestly, I think I'm going to have to stay where I am. But perhaps we'll bump into each other again. And you can tell me some stories of your future exploits on your travel to the mountain. That would be fun.
Yeah, we could. I mean, or you could fly around and check in with us. I mean, you said you don't really have many people. You're the only one of your kind, and you like watching people. You could instead of hearing about the stories, you could experience them, watch us do them. Is that not more
Hmm.
exciting?
Yes, but there's nothing better than a good story told by a good storyteller.
I'm not sure about a good storyteller. I'm very chaotic, but all right.
Yeah,
But
I
can,
think
can
you
we
presume
have
much.
can we
Perhaps.
have something that we can call you? Doesn't have to be your actual name. I've learned there's a thing here.
Um. I don't know. What name would I give you?
What about Ruby?
Hmm. How about Rua?
Rua. I like that. That's pretty.
Yes, we'll say Rua.
All right. Well,
Sadie kind of raises a hand. I seem
Mhm.
to understand that most things here are trades. What would you give us in return for stories, Rua?
Well, I mean, you've already shared a story. You told me that you met a Samka and an Anchutka. That's a story as it is, but
It sounds as
oh,
though you owe us then.
give me a persuasion roll.
It's like microfiction.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, Sadie, persuasion. This is gonna go well.
I mean, I rolled a 23, and that also didn't convince it.
Yeah.
So good luck.
16 plus naught.
Hmm.
I'm
You
glad
see-
that my ability to convince Faye carries over from Annalise.
So, well, you see those berries over there, and he gestures with his beak, and you spot off to one side there's a small gooseberry bush with some gooseberries on it. He says, "Why don't you pluck a few of them?"
I'll go and do so.
Okay, now just give me 1 second here.
I think Mila, Sadie goes over like, wait, why can't you grab them yourself?
Are they real gooseberries or are they mimics?
Okay, so what I would like you to do, Sadie, is roll 2d10.
That bodes well. That's a total of 4 and a 10.
Okay, you have 14 good berries.
Oh. Ooh.
Ooh, those
So
are good.
yes,
Literally.
so each it would be I'm gonna say, because it doesn't actually say in the description, and I can't fucking remember. So let's say it's a bonus action to consume them, and you decide how many you consume, and for each good berry you eat, you are healed 1 hit point.
Delightful.
So add 14 good berries to your character sheet.
They look very nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll just put them in a little pouch. Well traded.
I'm glad you like it. Well, it seems like you have a long way to go. So, I shouldn't delay you any further. But I hope we meet again. I'd love to hear some more stories.
That'd
Hope
be nice.
I'm going to meet you again and not the ghost of you.
We'll see.
Mila looks at Pretty like, all right, we got to work on your optimism.
No, I think that's a nice message.
Airless
I'd
wasn't
like to
saying
meet
it,
you
but was
again.
thinking it.
It's
Yeah.
nice. I would like to meet you again when you're alive. That's nice.
Yeah,
Yes.
but I think we
It's about how you phrase it. It's kind of like,
Yeah.
it's fine. I'll teach you.
the creepy greetings can.
I mean, creepy is nice. It's more just like, if you want to make friends, you gotta sometimes try. I mean, I'm not saying to hide who you are. I'm more just saying like some people get scared off by that, and then usually you need to kind of warm them up to it. I like it. I just more just yeah, it's fine. I'll teach you. Don't worry about it.
You liked it.
Yeah.
If you liked it, why do you need me to change?
It's not because it's not for me. It's more just I feel like everyone else has been worried. I got worried vibes from other people in the group, and I don't want them to be worried. I know. See, I
Oh.
don't mind danger. I like adventures. I know some others looks at Lucy don't really enjoy it as much, and it might scare them a little bit. And we need some high spirits.
Are you worried? Don't be.
Oh, mine is not worry. It's just cold.
Oh, good.
Radiating off.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
still
it's
processing
fine.
the death of my creators.
For what it's worth, Sadie, sometimes those of you who are very, very smart,
Yep.
I do send them off multiple times because they tend to come back.
Oh,
Oh, that's interesting.
that's
So
a lot.
maybe your dreamer is just off somewhere, dreaming up something else.
See, that's optimism. That works much better.
It's an improvement.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that explains why I'm not dead. I'm just so fucking smart. I keep going back. That's it. Yep.
That's going to make it very complicated to find them.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I am not
So-
going to correct that right now.
Leaving this raven, Rua, you continue walking along the footpath. You can see the mountain in the like breaks of the tree line. Can everybody please give me a wisdom check?
Hmm.
Just flat wisdom.
Flat wisdom roll.
Ooh.
That's an 18.
I'm a little
I
bit-
kind of continue using this dice for my life. Barely rolled under it.
Apologies. Our two Fae, our Eladrin and our Nymph, you both get advantage on this.
Ooh. Okay. And what did we say that was wisdom?
This
It's a
is
wisdom
flat,
check.
flat wisdom roll.
Is Silver not considered a fae?
Yes, but he's not somebody who
Oh,
grew up
yeah,
in the Feywild.
right,
This
yeah.
is to do with the
21.
So this is specifically to do with the magics of the Feywild. With Silver, even though he is true Fey, he didn't grow up in this. So that's
Yeah, that
why.
makes sense.
Yeah. If it was other Fey stuff, then definitely Silver would be included. So 21 for our Eladrin. What did our Warforged get?
8.
Okay. Our Nymph.
17.
Okay. Mila, what are you again? I can't remember.
What are you?
Yeah. So I will say I also before playing one I'd never heard of, but I think like it's I think because Ruzi is like a goblin and Verdants
Yeah.
are kind of like the other version of that, or something. Because Verdants actually also grow taller eventually.
Okay.
But yeah, I rolled an 18.
Okay. And Silver?
I got an 8, baby.
8 gang.
So-
woo.
As you are walking along, you look up towards the peak, and what you notice is, even though you have been traveling for several hours in this easterly direction, the mountain peak looks further away than it did when you started your journey. You're wondering why, but certainly it would seem that travel in the Feywild is not as straightforward as travel in the material plane.
Yeah, I was wondering if it was going to stay east.
It's staying east, but it appears to have stretched in distance.
But it's like, oh, maybe if we walk backwards.
Is there
So-
any way we could, like, instead of following the visual cues of the travel, like, trust our like intuition and connection to the environment itself to like figure out?
You can, if you want, start giving me survival rolls instead.
Yeah, I would like to do
Okay.
that.
Okay. I'll be generous. I will say that our Eladrin and our Nymph, you can both give me Survival rolls with advantage.
Could
Okay,
I also
I'm
do
going to
survival?
guys.
Potentially?
Sorry?
Can I also potentially aid in the survival?
No, not with this.
Survival.
This
Okay,
is
no,
Fey
because
stuff.
Wild. Yeah,
This
right.
is
Okay.
Feywild stuff specifically. If you had a spell like a guidance spell, that would aid because that's
No.
magic helping magic. You get me?
Yeah.
But for
Yeah, yeah,
this, this is pure Fey shenanigans.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
24.
21.
So you all look up and you see the mountain looks like it's gotten further away. And Ellis and Pretty, you both you realize this news and you instinctively know what's happening. The land is moving because your mind wasn't fixed on your destination. And you both fix your minds on the destination of your journey. And the rest of the party look on astounded as it seems as if the mountain range itself moves closer, growing larger as the distance between you and your destination seems to shorten, as you suddenly are getting a sense that this journey is going to be a lot more complicated than you thought it was going to be. And with that realization, I think this is a perfect place to pause in our story.
The crow was right. The rocks can move.
Yes, the rocks can move.
So, thank you all for joining us. We will see you very soon for the next adventure in this magical and very strange world. So, don't go too far. We will be back soon. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye bye.